Hello, today is Tuesday, November 11th. It is day number 5, or I should say video number 5, I missed a few days, of my 30-day challenge, month challenge, not necessarily exactly 30 days. I am currently walking home from school, where I just dropped my oldest off, and it's the most amazing thing to see him run off and not need me, not need a hug, not need anything, just ready to go play with his friends. I've got the baby here. We're walking home. I wanted to talk today for a second about self-employment and what it means to me. I mentioned in my last video that I was on my way to the P.O. box to look for some checks that were late, and of course, when you're a little guy, late payments from big clients, they can stress you out. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what self-employment as a whole means to me, and why it's important to me, and why it's the route that I chose, and my wife together with me, that we kind of collectively made a really big and tough life decision to go out on our own, no safety net, no nothing, and it takes. I'm thinking back to when we did it, and of course we had a couple of things lined up and a little bit of savings, but we weren't ready. And if we would have waited until we were ready, no, it never would have happened. You never feel like you're really ready for, well, anything. That's, again, another topic. For me, as I'm walking home from taking my boy to school, as I'm walking with my little baby, and the reason I'm doing this is kind of in the middle of the day, is because my wife had another place she needed to be, and when she told me, I didn't really know about it till this morning, but I love that she can say, "Oh, I forgot about this appointment. Is that going to ruin your day?" And my answer can easily be no. I don't have to call anybody. I don't have to get permission. I don't need to do anything. I'm just sort of, I'm able to do the things my family needs, and that was the reason. You know, before we even had kids, the goal was we want to make sure that there's never a time when our kids feel like there's something in front of them. And the big thing that was a worry to me, because at the time I was working a lot of hours, I loved what I did, but there was this expectation of a major time commitment, and to meet kind of the expectation in the culture, you had to really put in some time. And I never wanted my kids to think that work was even remotely more important or anything. And you know, you can say that I hear people all the time who say that their family is the most important, and that's why they work so much, and I think that there's absolute truth to it. But in the end, I want the goal that I set and that my wife set for both of us, is that we want to just show them. I don't want to have to tell them why I do what I do. I want them to know that I'm just there. There's no second guessing. There's no idea that the dad will not be at the event for any reason whatsoever. That, in a nutshell, is what self-employment means to me, and it's the reason I do it. We've been very lucky to have a successful venture into kind of various markets and things and experiments and stuff like that, and we it does take a lot of work, but we've been very fortunate to be successful and at the things we've taken on. Not to say we haven't, sent a few into the ground. Again, that's probably a video in and of itself, or many. But we're very happy to be able to pay the bills and to be available and not not have to be beholden to anyone but ourselves when it comes to making time for each other and making time for the kids. That's about it. I've already gone 4 minutes, so I better cut this one off, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.